Hi, I'm Tatenda. Welcome to the Lesson in 5. In this program, we try to summarize the weekly lesson study into 5 main points, and we do that in 5 minutes or less. This week's lesson is From Palace to Furnace. God is the only object of worship. Facing death for worship may seem like a distant reality, but there will come a time when God's people will be tested, and we can learn a lot from Daniel and his friends and how they conducted themselves in times of difficulty, about how we too can be faithful to God even when our faith is tested. Nebuchadnezzar sets up a golden image in Daniel 3, and his idea is to contest the image that he was shown in his dream. He wants to say that his kingdom will never pass away. He had an opportunity to be acquainted with God, but he chooses to let that opportunity pass. You and I have opportunities to be acquainted with God. How do we use those golden opportunities? The test of fire. These 3 young Hebrew men choose not to worship the image that Nebuchadnezzar has set up. They choose to be faithful to God, even in spite of the fiery furnace. They choose not to bow, and they choose to do so whether or not God delivers them. This kind of faith is not natural, but it's supernatural. This is a faith that comes from God. The fourth man. These 3 Hebrew men are thrown into the fiery furnace. But in the fire, there's a 4th man who shows up, who is Jesus. This gives us an assurance that in the trials, the fiery trials that we face every day, Jesus is there with us. Whether or not we are delivered, God has given us an assurance of His presence at all times. The secret of such faith. You see, true faith is not when we pray and we get exactly what we want, but true faith is when we trust God even when we don't get the expected results when we pray. True faith is faith that holds on to God regardless of the circumstances. Hope you've enjoyed the lesson in 5. This quarter's videos were filmed in Nyanga, one of the most beautiful places in Southern Africa, certainly the most beautiful place in Zimbabwe. If you've enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, show that you like it, share with your friends and family. Also, share your comments. I'd really like to see your comments in the box below. So share those comments, they keep me going. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.